6:59, 7 p.m. Saturday the 4th of March. And you'll see that it's nearly night time. We had some rain 2 nights ago, so this pond is clear. It's got more water in it than normal. The dogs have been swimming, they've been having a great time. Here they are. I don't know how much you can see, it's nearly night time. I thought I'd just do a video just to show you this tranquil part of the evening and the beautiful little one rolling around. And oh, Alvin's standing right behind me. Okay, we've been walking. We've actually been walking up the river about an hour, about 40 minutes. And now we're on our way back. Yeah, and I just sort of thought, yeah, I will take a video on the way back. Why not? I sort of missed the sunset. I was too in awe of it, I guess. And I was really enjoying the water. And this time of evening, I feel like I've got to be more mindful of snakes and spiders and things like that. So yeah, I was just being in the present moment. Like, I had my phone in my bag, my cute little crochet bag, you know, the one that I love so much, which I actually washed because it was getting really dirty. And I did do a video the other day which showed that this track here with all the she oaks is where I've been walking when it's too hot. We got here when it wasn't so hot today. So we didn't necessarily need to do this. But what's really good about this track is it's harder for longer. And I've noticed the dogs are running faster because it's harder ground. So I think they do find the sand quite hard to run on. It's good for them, good exercise. But but I find it quite hard as well for me. I've got my little, oops, sorry, that's not there to go. My thongs, my bloody good old, like, sexy thongs. I don't know if I shared with you already or not, but they're the only flat shoes I've got at the moment. Kazina has successfully destroyed one of each of my 2 pairs of leather flat shoes. There you go. How's that for beautiful last bit of sun rays coming in? Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Can you see the moon? It almost looks surreal, doesn't it? Oh, I'll get a better spot. Look at that. That white dot. It's Virgo moon. When I did this video yesterday, I think it was, I basically had some storage issues, which I've told you. I know I'm repeating myself. I had some storage issues, so I just couldn't take any videos. And now I've dealt with my internal storage issues, so I still have a lot to do. What I've got to do is I've got to upload a heap of data, videos and photos and videos and all sorts of stuff, like data, onto my computer via USB. So I've got to set up my computer. And remember I said I was going to set up on the kitchen table? Well, I haven't done that yet, but I'm not stressing out about that right now. I'm not stressing out about it. I just thought I might be able to show them running. The last bit of them running, doing little circles. Zena's doing little zoomy zooms. It's so cute, isn't it? Yeah. You know, and this is after an hour. We've been actually walking for an hour. This is like the best exercise ever, right? And it keeps their claws. It keeps their claws at a good measurement. Like, you have to clip their claws if they get too long and too sharp. But when they run on hard ground, it happens naturally, anyways. I want to get a photo of that Virgo. I think it's very close to Virgo full moon. Very close. But yeah, we had some really heavy rain here on Thursday night and Friday. And see, I hate it when they do that. They slightly got me, but not quite. On our way up, they slammed into the side of my leg and knocked me over, and Alvin used to do that when he was little. Now he doesn't do it so much, but Xena still does it. I think it's to do with when they're learning their size. They don't realise how big and heavy they are. But when they realise it, they learn. Okay, here we go. You ready? Look at that. That's phenomenal. I hope it's coming up enough in the footage. Oh, I already know you guys can't see it the way I can because the blue has got a depth. The sky has got a really nice dusky grey blue, but for you I can see in the camera that it's coming much lighter. Like for me, it's like a dusky, really subtle slate grey blue, and then the moon is really bright and crisp, but you guys can see it as more of a dusky. So anyways, isn't that just stunning? And then over here, that's the Virgo full moon coming up, and then over here we've got the sunset happening, and the water flowing from the. Can you see the colours? Is it showing you the lilacs, oranges, and purples? I think you can see it. Yeah, I think the camera is showing. Can you see the yellow and green? Did you see that? Yeah, you guys can see that. If what I can see in the camera right now is what you can see, that is phenomenal. I won't know until I look back on the video. So can you see the yellow, the orange, and then the lilac, and then it gets up to the really nice dusky blue, and then we've got the full moon. Isn't that stunning, guys? Isn't that just stunning? We are blessed. So yeah, I'm in heaven. I'm really happy the water, we got that water. I did have someone tell me that we get autumn rains up here. And it was so heavy, and it just, poof, it's cleaned out it just, just makes such a difference. Just one night and 1 day of raining. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Oh. They're having a fantastic time. I'm giving them a really good run today because I'm going to church early in the morning, and I did do a video yesterday. I had some internal storage, and I just did a quick video which I might put onto YouTube tonight and upload my YouTube account. But I was bedridden, pretty much bedridden for a couple of days. Oh, it's awful. Just had such bad vertigo. I was so nauseous. Like every time I tried to move, I'd just vomit, and I couldn't eat anything, and I couldn't even keep water down. Even if I tried to drink water, I'd vomit that up. It was awful. It was awful. And the poor dogs, it was really interesting because they didn't demand a walk. They weren't being demanding at all. Even the little one, Xena, who's only 6 months old. They would come into the bedroom. I wasn't always in the bed. I was sometimes on the. I wasn't bedridden completely the whole time, but I had to. Like my dizziness was so bad. So bad. I found out there was a big solar flare happening. I think the solar flares really significantly impact me. But yeah, so day bed, couch, my bed. I had a couple of appointments, and I forced myself to go to them. I was driving my car, and there was one time I drove my car because I knew I couldn't walk. I got to my appointment. It was a doctor's appointment. Another time I had another appointment, and I was at both of those appointments, and I was so dizzy, and it was so bad, and then I could barely get home, and then I got home, and I was like, felt so shattered from that exercise of going out that I was like, couldn't do anything in the house. I couldn't take the dogs for the walk, and yes, but I also found out another symptom of premenopause is dizziness to heat. So much stuff, guys, about the menopause that needs to get more expressed. So there's two things that some people can have menopause where they don't have any change in their periods at all. They just got these pretty much regular periods. Everything's normal, right? But they have really erratic, full-on dreams, around 2 to 4 a.m. in the morning, and they get really dizzy with heat. So there are two things that have been happening for me, right? I've got a really good doctor now, a really good doctor. She's taking this premenopausal really seriously. And then we're looking at my blood sugar levels and everything. That's what we're going to look at, if I'm hyper. Can't remember, one's high and one's low. And so I could even have blood sugar issues going on. So it's really cool to finally be being listened to by a doctor that actually cares about me enough. Like, I did have a good doctor in Perth, so I thought he was pretty good in the sense he didn't push drugs, and he was really dead against medication and stuff like that. It was fantastic. It was always like about choosing a good article to read or good mindfulness techniques or finding, he was just fantastic in that regard. But I don't think he was good with women's health in general, but he was definitely good with mental health. So, but this woman I'm with now, I chose it deliberately because I wanted a good doctor up here in Northern. Wanted a good doctor. Now, how is that, my loves? How is that? I look like a real cow. I reckon I look like a real country bumpkin. What do you call it? Just got me trusty ute. You can imagine, where's that full moon gone? Okay. Got my trusty ute, work on my field. It's not a field. It's not a field, this is a car park. Well, it's not even a car park, it's just land that cars come to. A lot of people come here with their big dogs. Not a lot at all, but enough. I can tell because I can see their dog prints and I can see the car tires and everything, but not too many that it's horrible and busy, but enough that I know I'm not the only one. It's a great place for big dogs to just run. Look, they're really keen to go now. Look at this. Look. She's right by my leg because she's all wet as well. She's all, I think they're really keen to get home. But I'm going to show off. I want to show you something. This is how good my dogs are getting with their training, right? I give them treats as soon as we get in the car. But watch this, all right? I'm very, very, very happy about this. So I will just get the keys out. Good old trusty keys from my cute little crochet bag. Now watch this. This is really cool because I used to have, look at him. He's so keen to get in. Can you see him? Where is he? Oh my God, I can't see. It's too dark. Look, we can't see anything. It's too dark. Anyways, the cool thing about all this is, guys, is I used to have a situation where Avon just would not get in the car, and we'd have to look at this. In he gets. You can't see it. It's too dark. Oh no. Yeah, you couldn't see any of that too. It's just darkness. But they just both jumped straight in. Seriously. Like, they're both in the back of the car just like that. I don't even have to ask them to get in the car. Hey. Do you know what used to happen with Alvin? We used to, it was so annoying. In the back, get off my seat. He's wet. We used to, stay in the back. I'm just going to get my bag. Got my glasses in it. We literally used to have to, stay in the back. We used to have to, I'm not kidding. You guys can't see anything. Oh well, I guess I'm going to have to shut this video down. Anyways, guys, I'll just go at the front for a second just to shut it down in the front of the car. Get in the back. I don't know why he wants to sit on the front seat. He's got this really weird, get in the back. When I'm not in the car, stay in the back. When I'm not in the car, he wants to sit in the front seat. I will finish this video off now. My beautiful dogs, I'll take a footage of them jumping in the car in the daytime. Just boom, boom, boom. It's so cute, so beautiful. I'll explain the story later. They're keen to get home. Beautiful full moon. I feel a bit tempted almost to show you the drive home, actually. I'll just see if I can set it up. I'll see if I... stay in the back. I'll see if I can set it up. Because I did do this once before, but I don't think... Yeah, so I'll show you the trip home, in case you want to see it. Right now I'm just giving the dogs a treat. It's a really nice liver. Here you go. Well done. Well done, darling. Woohoo! Is Beaner? Well done, darling. Yep. It really, really works. I only give them treats now for after a long walk and they've jumped in the car. So I think that also is working. So they only get a treat now after they've gotten in the car. Because I literally used to, have to chase them to get them in the car sometimes, and Alvin would run off, think it was funny, and sometimes it'd take half an hour to get him in the car. That was awful. Those days are over now. He just jumped straight in. So exciting. Zena did do it a couple of times, but then I just drove the car off with Alvin in the car and she learnt very quickly. And then I drove back and she was sitting there looking super sad. So I'm sure you can see the moon. Yeah, it only happened twice. I drive back, pick her up, she gets in the car, and now she just jumped in the car straight away. So that's exciting. Uh-oh, this is actually, hang on a second, because we're on a dirt road. I don't know if you guys can see this is not really that great what I'm doing, because I can't really see what it looks like, but I might as well do it. Okay, there you go. We're driving home. So there's the sky, that's the wheat belt, the sky at night, us on the dirt road. And this is the drive from the river back to our house. So I thought, yeah, why not show it to you, hey? Any one of you who stopped watching this video at this point, I completely understand. But yeah, why not show it, hey? It's all part of the experience of our river walks. I will take another footage. I will do another video of our river run when we come down tomorrow, and I'll show you some of the river with swollen, with more water in it, and we'll come earlier so I can show you the beginning of the sunset. Aha, here we go. I bet you guys can see the moon. Can you? Isn't that beautiful? Woohoo! Yeah, Virgo. Nearly full. To the left there's a horse field and there's a beautiful, beautiful old homestead. Oh wow. Just about to turn right and cross the railroad tracks. Yeah, we have trains come here about every... To right goes to Moresk, to left is Northam, and one day I'll take some video footage of us walking to Northam, not to Northam, to Moresk. Yeah, I was speaking with a friend and we're thinking we'll drive one car to Moresk, come back to the beginning of the Burloyne pool, and then walk from Burloyne up to Moresk, and then we've got the utes in at Moresk when the dogs are all dirty. Go there, have a ginger beer or a coffee or something. Moresk Spencer Brook Tavern's amazing. Really amazing food. Historical old building, absolutely stunning. There we go. Now we're heading into Northam. I was telling you guys why it's so important to drive and not walk, because it's 110, then 80, and then 50. So can you imagine having to walk from my house to the river? Oh no, thank you. That would be like, you know, really quite exhausting. It would just not be fun, hey. And we can turn right on Burn Street to go to the back streets of my property, but we won't. We're just going to go more straight ahead. And then in the daytime, I did do video footage of Northam before, once coming home, and might do it in the daytime, show you guys Northam in the daytime, because yeah, it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful town. I'm going to be able to do some YouTube live soon, so that's going to be fun. That'll be different. Yeah, so lots of beautiful old buildings. You know, there's some cheap old buildings here, but there's also a lot of beautiful old like some character homes. Then there's really well built character homes that were government housing and everything. And then there's also situations like there are situations like my house, which is an old workers' cottage, so it's asbestos. It's got character, but it's not like the government houses, which are made, you know, they were like high quality, exquisite. And there's heaps of those buildings around Northern, which I'd love to show off to you all. Because wow, they're beautiful. Like you could do a scenic tour of the old buildings around here. To the left is Duke's Inn. Up on the right here is a cute little school. Yeah, it's really nice. Can hear the sirens. It's not so busy that it's unpleasant, but it's just cute seeing all the parents and the kids go past every morning and afternoon. And one day when I've got my business up and running and I put my signs out the front. So this is good old Rocket Street. This is my street. And yeah, I've got heaps of water problems still. I'm getting some stuff dealt with, but it's, yeah, you can see all that water on the ground. Well, I don't know if you can actually, but yeah, just lots of water issues happening. Oh, and then here's my driveway and here's my home. And now I've got to let the doggy dogs out and I'll turn the video off. Is it still running? I don't know if that was fun or not for you. I'll just go, hang on, I'll just wind this window down. I put their leaves on to let them out of the car. So there's the full moon from my property. Isn't it stunning? And that's the deck that you see me sitting on. So that's us. That's us getting from the river to home. Isn't that a beautiful moon? It's stunning. Anyway, good night, darling ones. I'll do another video soon. All right, bye.